Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be what I got in my Sephora haul during the sale. I'm just gonna go ahead and try on some of the things that I picked up, but I will go over everything I did pick up and stuff like that. So before we get started, let's go over what's on my face. So I've already prepped my face and I just obviously didn't put on the stuff I picked up. So I am currently wearing my Bare Minerals Blemish Rescue Skin Clearing Loose Powder Foundation, and this one's really nice. This one is in light 2W. I really like Bare Minerals foundation. Honestly, I can't complain. The only foundations I steer clear from are their cream consistencies, because that is definitely way too moisturizing for me. But anything powder from them, I love. All right, so for bronzer, I am wearing my Chanel Healthy Glow bronzer. This one is, it's not a bronzer. This is really a luminizing powder, but I use it as a bronzer. So this is the color medium, and I like it. It gives me a very subtle bronzy tone. And then for blush, I'm wearing my Chanel number 2 Rose Bronze. This is they still have this color, but this one is the original formula, and as you can see, I've already made quite a dent in this baby. Use what you have, guys. Use what you have. All right, and then for highlight, I am using my Chanel highlighter. This one is a Camellia de Chanel illuminating powder. This thing is so old and it's still going strong. I'm almost done with it. You can see the grid on the bottom. This is from like 2016 or 2017. I got it during a Black Friday like event. So Chanel sold this product specifically on that day. They usually do that every year. They usually pick one product that'll pop up for Black Friday. That's like limited edition, so I picked that up and I'm almost done with it, so I'm really proud of myself. So I primed my eyelids with my Urban Decay eyeshadow potion. This is the original consistency. So sorry. They have an anti-aging one and I think ones that have color, but this is just the original formula. I like it, but you guys know I still prefer my Bare Minerals Gen Nude eyeshadow primer. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So one of the things I picked up was the Amika Jumbo Perk Up Dry Shampoo. This actually, I've heard great things about it. And so with my 20% off during the sale, I went ahead and I picked up a bottle because I actually haven't tried the Amika Dry Shampoo, and I love their dry conditioner. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with my throat today? I like their dry throat. God, this is gonna be a great video. I can't wait. I may edit this out or I may leave it in, who knows. Let me know if you like all my mistakes. Anyway, I like their dry conditioner, and I use that on second day hair to make my hair like silky and smooth and give it a little extra oomph. And I love that. I've repurchased it. I love their touchable hairspray. Amazing. So I decided to give their dry shampoo a go. Haven't actually tried it yet, but I'll let you guys know. The next thing I picked up is my favorite essence from Cuddly, and they now redesigned this bottle. It's like pink to green. I'm for it. I really love this. I pick a bottle of this up every sale, and if Nordstrom has it a good deal during the anniversary sale, I pick it up too. I love it. All right, then the next thing I picked up was actually from Necessaire, and this is their the deodorant gel. I picked up the eucalyptus scent, right? Yeah. It brings 1.7 fluid ounces, and they do have a version of this that's unscented for those of you who don't like scent in your products. So I picked this up because I follow Sandra, TT Sandra on YouTube, and she really liked this, and she said that she's had a big problem and a very long journey with natural deodorants that don't have aluminum because they don't work, etc., etc. Same thing for me. I have sticky armpits. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm not the type of person, like, if I don't sweat, my armpits won't smell, right? But I live in Florida. That's not gonna happen. The moment I step outside into the heat and humidity, of course I'm gonna start to perspirate. And a lot of those natural deodorants, no, they don't cut it for me. You get that, like, that little, like, musky scent. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. So the only aluminum-free deodorant that I've been able to use that has worked well for me, and I really like, is the Dove. But when I saw this one and she said it was really good, has no aluminum, no baking soda, and no parabens. The formula contains mandelic acid, lactic acid, and witch hazel water. It deodorizes, protects, and gives you comfort. It's a liquid gel, etc. And it's like eucalyptus scent. It smells like eucalyptus, but it actually is a very subtle, soft eucalyptus. It's like eucalyptus that was like diluted in water. That's what it smells like. It's very soft, it's very pleasant, and when I put it on, I can't actually smell my armpits. I did try this on for a couple of days, and I actually really like it, and it did work for me, but time will tell, because it hasn't been super hot, and I haven't worked out in the heat yet, and that's when I sweat the most. So I'll keep you posted on this. It was a pleasant surprise to find that this is actually a glass bottle. It's not plastic. I think it is, what can I say? I like it because it gives you that like luxury spa feeling, and it'll look nice on your countertop, but I don't know how much I like this for travel. I don't know. I think I prefer a plastic bottle. We'll see. Anyways, I'll keep you posted on that deodorant. The next thing I picked up was the Giorgio Armani My Way fragrance. When this fragrance launched, I smelled it in store and I loved it, but I was like, I'll just wait till the next sale to pick it up. The next sale came and went, and I forgot. And when the sale was over, I went back into the store and I was like, man, I forgot to purchase that fragrance. So first of all, the top. Let's just take one good look at this top. It looks like a giant sapphire stone. It's so pretty. I think it's gorgeous. And the bottle, let me show you this. It's got like this blue ribbon on the top, and then it has the Giorgio Armani symbol on the top. But these bottles are actually refillable, which I love. You don't actually have to buy another bottle. You can just refill it. And now they have the intense version, but I actually prefer this one better. The intense version, I like the bottle better because it has like this blue hue on the bottom and it gives it like this ombre effect. But scent wise, I like just the original better. I like this as a spring fragrance. I feel like the intense one is just a little too much for spring. Maybe that's a little bit better for like nighttime and stuff like that. The next thing I picked up is, I mean, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys would have already seen this picture, but I did get the new Slip Skinny Scrunchies. These are the new colors. So this is, to me, I feel like this is the color of the season, this lilac. Obviously, look at my nails. Everything's lilac. I want everything in that pewter lilac. I just want you to know. Want everything. And Jen from Just Glow Firefly, she has that Nude Sticks purple blush that looks amazing on her. I'm tempted to pick it up. But then I opened my drawer and I saw how many blushes I have. And I'm just like, girl, you don't need it. Don't do it. You don't need it. So far, I've had some self-control. But if you own the Nude Sticks purple blush and you absolutely love it, and we have a similar skin tone, leave me a comment down below. But yes, I picked up my scrunchies here. I cannot be without them. Okay? I can't. Like, I can't. I'm wearing one right now. I have them everywhere. We're gonna wear the lilac one right now in this video. All right, let's see what else we got in here. Okay, so I also picked up 2 travel fragrances, and I'm gonna be completely honest. The packaging is what got me with these 2 when I saw them in store. They just look so spring, so summer, the whole aesthetic of the bottle. And then thank God when I smelled them in store, they smelled amazing. But these are, the light pink one is the Valentino Born in Roma Coral Fantasy, and then the hot pink one is Valentino Voce Viva, and they both smell amazing. I got the travel sizes because I have a lot of fragrance and I just don't need more. And to be quite frank, just look how cute these are. So I did pick these up and they smell really good. So if you guys like, you know, floral, light floral scents with a touch of fruitiness, these are nice. Next thing that I picked up some of the Danessa Myricks eyeliners. I picked up 5, but I actually had to return 2 of them because they came damaged. They arrived damaged in the mail. So I'm waiting for the other 2 to come in. So the 3 that I got that were still intact was Jade, Lilac Quartz, and Rose Quartz. Let me swatch those for you. I love iridescent, pretty much anything. And when I saw these pop up on the Sephora website, I was like, I need to have them. So this is Rose Quartz. And these I would wear on my waterline down here. This is the pencil. And it is an oil slick. All of them are oil slick. They are like small. I was not expecting for them to be this small. Each pencil is 0.15 grams. So I don't know if that's a standard size, you know, amount of pencils, but I feel like it's kind of small. And the actual crayon on the inside is really, really skinny. So I just want to show you how skinny that is. It's like, I don't even know the camera's gonna pick it up. It's really tiny. But this one is Lilac Quartz, and I'll go ahead and swatch it right next to Rose Quartz. Look how pretty that is. I really like it. I'm sorry if you can hear nursery rhymes in the background. My mother-in-law's here watching the baby, and she puts on a full-blown Broadway show for my child. And then when she's gone, I'm stuck with trying to live up to that kind of standard, which we know that's not gonna happen. The next one I'm swatching is Jade, right here. Again, so sorry. And she sings to her too, like she sings along. It's a full production she puts on for my child. I'm super grateful. I mean, my kid loves it, like eats it all up, but I can't keep up with that, you know what I mean? Like on a regular daily basis, I can't do it. So the other ones that I had picked up that came damaged, the whole pencil, like when I opened the top, the whole pencil stick flew out. It was Morganite and I can't remember the other one. Oh, Amethyst. So I'm waiting for those to come in the mail. But man, I really, really like these. I'm super happy I picked them up. And then the last item I picked up was the Kosas Brow Gel in medium brown. People rave about this brow gel, and I hadn't tried it. And you guys know I've been having a really long journey with finding the perfect brow gel. And this is what it looks like. The packaging is just gorgeous. It just does scream summer. I did pick up the set. Spoiler alert, I did try this immediately when I got home because I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time catching my breath today. I don't know why. I tried this on immediately when I got home because I was afraid that medium brown was not going to be my color. And so I wanted to absolutely make sure that this color was going to work for me. So it did, and then like 2 days later I saw that they had a whole set pop up, and I really liked the gel. So for me, I feel like out of all the eyebrow gels that I've tried, this one has been the closest to my Benefit Gimme Brow that you guys know that I love. Now, I like to have two different kinds of options with my eyebrow gels, the same way that I like to have two different options with my mascaras. And with that said, if you like this has more of a hold. I love my Merit brow gel, but two things with this is I wish they had more shades, because this brown is just a smidge, it's just a little too light for me, but I can still make it work and I like it. And the reason why I like it is because it has more of a natural finish, which means if you want to wear eyebrow gel to give your eyebrow a little bit of life, a little bit of color, but you don't necessarily want the hard hold, then this is it. This is gonna give you a very like minimal light hold. So if that's what you're looking for, then this is it. And that's what I prefer on some days, especially on days where I don't wear makeup and all I do is put on some mascara. I need a little bit of, you know, a little bit of something. So I'll throw some of this on and that's perfect. If you want something with a little bit more hold, and you have shorter eyebrows and you really want those to like stand up a little bit more, this will give you a hold but without making your eyebrows crunchy. If you know, you know. So I did pick up the set, but that set hasn't arrived in the mail yet. Same thing with my mascaras. So if I have a very light one and done eyeshadow look, I prefer my Merit mascara because it's a more natural eye mascara application. Okay, let me gather my words here. It is a more natural finish to the lashes. But if I'm wearing, you know, a normal eyeshadow look, you know, with eyeliner and stuff like that, I do prefer something a little bit more vivacious. My Chanel mascara, right now I'm really enjoying the Gucci mascara, although I feel like this one is a bit similar to Merit in kind of the way they leave the finish on the lashes, a little bit more lengthening. You know, the other one that I really like is Monsieur Big, that mascara. I like, you know, if you want like really big fluffy lashes, then that's the mascara you would use. But if I'm wearing a one and done shade, I do prefer something a little softer, is what I'm trying to say. So the next item I picked up was the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Eyes to Mesmerize pot. And this looked just beautiful online. So this was kind of like a blind buy for me. We're gonna apply it today. We'll see if I like it. I don't know. And I also picked up the Natasha Denona Mini Biba palette. I don't own the actual big Biba palette. I don't think that I ever will. That's just way too big for me. I don't think it would take me like years to get through a palette that size. And then this is what it looks like. If you're wondering, this pan here is like a soft matte finish. But this is right up my alley, and so I had to pick it up. So what we're gonna do today, in order to be able to feature most of the products that I picked up, is I'll do one eye with my Natasha Denona, and then one eye with the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize. Let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to start off with, let's start with the one and done look. I will give you some comparison swatches. Let me just go ahead and pick up a brush. This is my IT Cosmetics shadow brush. You guys have seen this before. It's not a new brush. Let's go ahead and pick up Pillow Talk. And I'm gonna compare this to the only other color that I have that's similar to this one, and this one's Rose Gold. And Rose Gold, I really like. So this is the finger swatch. Rose Gold, I really like. These eyeshadow, I use it a lot, and I use it a lot in conjunction with other palettes to give, if I want a brightening effect on the lid. So this is like a light mauve tone with a satin finish, and you do have a slight, you know, rose goldish under effect there, but it's not as bright as my Rose Gold. So as you can see, I've been using this one quite a bit, and one and done simple eyeshadow looks is what I've been able to do nowadays. It is a moussey consistency, so they're both, you know, the same consistency, if you guys were wondering, because I know this Pillow Talk shade is newer than the Rose Gold shade. So this is Rose Gold swatched right next to Pillow Talk, and you can use them together. These eyeshadows layer really nicely. I'll go ahead and link my video that I did with using my Rose Gold shade with my copper shade. I'm not swatching the copper shade because it really doesn't look anything like the Pillow Talk shade that I picked up, so there's no point. Just wanted to do a comparison swatch because I felt like Rose Gold is the only color that was sort of close to this one. All right, so with these, a little bit goes a long way. So I like to work in small batches because I find that if you pick up too much, it's hard to fix later. So I'm gonna go ahead and do one eye, and I am using my Reiki mirror. So far I have been liking it, but like time will tell, because, you know, I feel like we tend to like things that are new, but how functional is it gonna be, you know? Okay, so this is one coat, and I literally put a minimal amount. I do need a little bit more just to get that even effect. Just want to make sure that my eyeball is still in view. And you can apply these with your finger or with a brush. I prefer with a brush, just so that I don't contaminate the product on the inside. So you can see there's like this rose gold sparkles in this particular shade, and I do just blend that into the crease. It is blendable, they layer really nicely. You can build this up. I really like her Eyes to Mesmerize. I did not pick up any of her matte shades because I already had my Bobbi Brown matte eyeshadow sticks, so I kind of, you know, didn't need that color. So for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna go ahead and just build that up just so that you guys can see how it builds up. Because I have oily eyelids, I do have to prime my eyelids before applying these shadows. If I don't, this will definitely crease on me. So this is that color built up. And then we're just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna blend the edges here. And it just blends so well. I just blended the outer portion. All right, let me go ahead and apply some mascara and I'll be right back. All right, so for this eye, I applied my Myricks Eyebrow Gel on that side and my Myricks mascara, and I applied, where is it? My Danessa Myricks Rose Quartz eyeliner in the waterline. Isn't that pretty? I went ahead and I just did my lips off camera. I did apply my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner with the Pillow Talk cream gloss. I just felt it was gonna be a good color to match both eye looks we'll be doing. So this is what that looks like on one eye. And now let's go ahead and do the next eye. I am going to be using my Angie Hot and Flashy brushes. We have 3 creamy mattes. This center shade, which is Blaze Nude, is actually considered a metallic. And this shade over here, which you can see is a very different texture than these 3 mattes, is a CP. And this one is Wink. It's called Wink. And I'm assuming CP stands for cream to powder finish. Correct me if I'm wrong. I couldn't find it on the Sephora website. But we're going to start off with the peachy shade. And I'm going to apply that all over the lid. Again, I'm using my Angie A501 BK Beauty Brush. And we're just going to apply that all over the lid. By the way, random, you know, random thought process here, just because I'm trying to stay warm, so I feel like I need to share this with you guys. I woke up this morning and it was 60 degrees outside and we are in April. Born and raised in Miami, my body doesn't understand those kind of temperatures. So I'm sitting here in fuzzy socks with my 2nd cup of coffee, okay? By the way, this is an Ember Mug for those of you who are wondering. I love this. I've had it for, I think like 2.5 years already, since the pandemic started, a little bit after the pandemic started. I got mine at Bloomingdale's on sale. And I've never used any of my other mugs again. I've neglected my mug collection. So if you're thinking about buying it, do it. All right, so I've applied that matte shade all over the lid. I'm slowly dipping my brush very lightly in the pan because Natasha Denona eyeshadows are super pigmented. And I find it difficult to fix any mistakes I make with her shadows because it packs a punch, you know? All right, next I'm gonna go in with my A502 brush, and I'm gonna go into the other creamy matte shade here in this palette, and this one is called Izzy. And I'm just gonna see, because I can look very light in the pan, and then upon application it could be, you know, it can get crazy. So I'm gonna start off slow and work my way. You see what I'm talking about? I I barely dipped my brush in that shade, and look at that color payoff instantly. So far, they're very easy to blend. This is such an easy palette for me. I knew I was gonna get it because you guys know I love those peachy tones. Next, I'm gonna use my smaller crease brush, which is an A504 brush. And I'm gonna dip into this cream to powder formula over here. It's kind of like a burgundy brown. And to be quite frank, I don't think that any of my Natasha Denona palettes have this particular formula. I don't have all of her palettes. I just have the Glam, Retro, and Bronze. I do have some of her smaller pan ones, like the Mini Zendo, but I don't think any of those have a cream to powder formula. So look how, I mean, I barely dipped the brush in there, and look at that color payoff. It's so pretty and it blends so nicely. So I want to use what's left on my brush, and I kind of just want to diffuse the corner here. That's really pretty. Okay, because this Angie set doesn't have a liner, like one of those smudger brushes, I'm just gonna get one of my own. So I'm gonna use my IT Cosmetics smudger brush, and I'm gonna go into the deepest matte shade in this palette, which is this brown one over here, and this one is called Bruno. And I'm gonna do like a stamping action because I feel like it's gonna be real dark. And this brush is pretty dense, so it does pick up quite some product. All right, I'm gonna be using my magnifying mirror here. So just wanna make sure I'm in focus. So I'm just stamping it on. And I'm only gonna do the outer portion of the lid. Once I've stamped it and stamped on the color, then I feel comfortable smudging it. And I find that I get less fallout like that. Okay, that's nice. I feel like we can get a little braver. Not as crazy as I thought it was gonna be. So I just don't want to get this color all over my face. Oh, I got a hair in my eye. Wonderful. Oh, that's pretty. So this brown, although it's on the pan, it looks like a deep brown, but it kind of has a red undertone actually upon application. Did I see that hair in my eye? You see it right there? Okay. It's bothering me, but I want to finish this right here. That's nice. I actually really like that. Let me drag it in just a little bit more to diffuse that. Okay, that's nice. Okay, now I'm going to use, in the Angie set, there's this one brush, which I know a lot of people were excited about the foundation brush, which was the A506 brush, this one, because it's a new brush to BK Beauty. But I was actually super excited about the A505 brush. And because you can use this with like shimmers and stuff like that, or concealer or whatnot. So I want to try and use it with the metallic shade right here in the center. And this one is, again, Blaze Nude. Let's see. And let's go ahead and apply that. to the inner portion of the lid and drag it to the center. Oh, that's pretty. So that's just one coat with the brush. Let's go ahead and try to give that a second coat with the brush. And by the way, my brush is dry. I did not wet this brush to dip into that shade. Oh, that's beautiful. Actually, very, very nice. So I would leave it right here. I really like that subtle, sparkly glow. But for the sake of this video, I'm gonna apply with my finger just to see the difference. Yeah, that's definitely much stronger. So if you want, you can obviously use this palette day to night. But if you want more of a high glam night look, you can go in with your finger and make that very, very sparkly. So I'm gonna go in with my A503 brush. And this is the bigger fluffy brush in the set. And I'm just going to blend out the edges so that there's no harsh lines. And now let's go ahead and apply some eyebrow gel and mascara. Off camera, I applied my Danessa Myricks Lilac Quartz to the waterline. And then I did apply the Kosas brow gel to this eyebrow. And you can, I feel like you can visibly see, like this one has more hold. Like this brow looks stiffer in hair than this one. But my brows are not crunchy. And then I did apply the Gucci mascara to this eye, and you can clearly see the difference in both lashes. So when I feel like when I'm going for more of a one and done eyeshadow look, I prefer something a bit more natural. And then when I'm doing a full little, you know, eyeshadow look, I prefer something a little bit more intense on my lashes. And so these are both of the eye looks. Let me know what you think. I do really like the Charlotte Tilbury one, and this, gosh, this Natasha Denona mini Biba palette. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. This completes my Sephora haul video. One last thing, I did like all the products I picked up. I was on the fence about this Pillow Talk shade, whether or not I was gonna keep it, but I actually do like this color. I feel like something that I would wear, and it'll come convenient during this chapter of my life. In reference to the mini Natasha Nona, the Biba palette, if you guys own any of her face and the face and eye palettes that came out last year, I own the light version. This color scheme is similar. It is not the same, but you can see that the color tones are similar. So if you own one, like particularly the light one, I just feel like you don't need this one. I mean, I picked this one up because I just love these shades, and this is what I gravitate towards, and these are the colors I use most in my collection. So I know that this isn't gonna go to waste. This is just right up my alley. Like all of these like light, peachy, warm tones. This is just what I prefer on an everyday basis. But if you already have this one, you don't need to pick this up. I mean, I got it because, you know, they're 25 bucks and I got 20% off, and like I said, I'm a sucker. That's all it comes down to. I'm a sucker for these shades. But if you have this one, you don't really need this one. As my scrunchies, I love my scrunchies. I love my skinnies. I have an obsession and I'm not trying to fix it. Don't judge me. It is what it is. But all in all, I do really like all of the things that I purchased. I think that the one item I was the most excited about was the new Giorgio Armani fragrance that I picked up, and my Danessa Myricks eyeliners. I'll let you guys know the durability and wear. I'll, you know, do like an updated video on these eyeliners because since my other two came damaged, I'm a little bit worried that because the pencil is so thin that they're gonna not last, like they're gonna break often. And these were quite expensive. Each one of these were like 22 bucks. So I'll keep you guys posted on these, but I do love all of these iridescent colors, and I'm all about that in the waterline. All right, thank you so much for watching. Leave me a comment down below. I would love to know what you guys picked up during the sale, and see you next time, guys. Bye.